Hey, this is not the beige and the bold. I almost said that it was because I'm moving the old podcast over to Anchor. This is it'll come to me. If you know what it is, just put it in the fucking comments. I promised some folks some motherfucking 3 stacks. No, I feel like I fucked something up. I promised some folks an aqueduct, so let me fucking backtrack and get an aqueduct's worth of sand so that I can make an aqueduct's worth of sand stone. There you go, you fucking piece of shit. Fucking bagger. Come on, there you go. Alright, let's put the chest up here. Where's dirt? Fuck me. Fuck me, just. Right. Right in a little tight ring. Just. Coarse dirt. What am I gonna do with coarse dirt? I have no fucking clue what I'm gonna do with coarse goddamn dirt. Okay, alright. Fuck, okay. I've got a buried treasure map. I gotta do a hard sell on the guys to get them to actually hunt down these treasure maps. Like our next step, our next co-adventure is allegedly going to be the end. Honestly, I don't think any of us, I think between all of us, we haven't found like 3 Endermen. I found one and he kicked my ass. So we're not quite ready for the end yet, is what I'm saying. And I'll get high one day. And now it's raining. Fantastic. Alright, so let's put this shit up. And then I'm going to run back and get all the sand I should have gotten before. I apologize, I like staging things a little better than this. In that, I'd like to stage things, period. And that's not what I've done here. So let's go kill. And not here, but at least I'm not carrying an axe anymore, so I didn't strip the bark. Always thank God for small favors. And let's go. I guess I could drop this motherfucking sand here. I had no idea what to do with this fucking map. Stupid map. Sand and glass in the same container. Jungle, what I can work with. Buried treasure map I can work with. Alright, let's jump through the goddamn nether gate and get some shit going. So yeah, I think I talked last time about liking to say confident things in the chat. I think that's something that a lot of people on YouTube do not do. Just let me walk out of here without fucking dying. Where I appreciate the need to find the right word. I don't want to say a linguistic prescriptivist, because I would feel compelled to check a dictionary. Went the wrong way. I mean, I am going to go this way eventually. But one of the things that I'd like to do is I'd like to put this motherfucking map in the communic area in the fucking biome of the same. See, I tried to say communal there, and I went with communicable. Which, I mean, it's a mushroom biome, so I suppose that is communicable. And it's an accurate description of the area. But I don't want to put it in the mushroom biome because the mushroom biome will spread places. I want to put it there because that's where all the peoples is at. Physics' base, and this thing Gepwin built, and this another thing Gepwin built. And I suppose that's about it. I know Gepwin has fucked off to his jungle island, and I know Peter has fucked off to, quote, a different landmass. So, I don't know what Isix is doing. So, I think of all the busyness those 3 guys have, he is the busiest right now. But, what am I fucking doing? I'm putting a map in a fucking goddamn cask is what I'm doing. That sand? I'll take the sand. It's what I'm here for. That's the roundabout part of the quest. I feel like I should do this Zoidberg voice. I knew the whole time. Alright. Down over there. I'm just saying some lights on this wouldn't go amiss, but it's not my fucking build, so I'm not gonna fuck with it. I like that these guys found a safe place to live, opted to inhabit it, and now they've all kind of fucked off, except for Isix, who I suppose will stay here for a while. Because, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe he'll give in to all the peer pressure, and he'll go to another landmass. I suppose. I was going to try to give each of us a direction, but fucking Yepwin went north, I went north, and I inflected that wrong. It should be Gepwin went fucking north, because I'm tired of people going north, because I went north. I mean, I went a little north first, and then Gepwin was the first to go deep north, and then I copied that. And I have no clue what direction Peter went in. I assume east because there's a landmass to the east, which seems like a natural place to go. There's stuff south of us. I'll be honest, guys. Whenever we pulled up, there's like a Minecraft Atlas webpage that we put the seed in, and I have never so much as looked. The rubber banding. I have never so much as looked at the south of that, south of spawn. So I have no idea what's going on up there. I'm fairly familiar with the north. I'm fairly familiar with the east. Do not give a shit about the west. Apparently the continent we're on goes on for some time with terrain. Oop, this is a gap. The crevasse, remember? I fucking barely do. Goes on for some distance with a variety of, I think, temperate terrains. So hooray for that. But who gives a shit? So I don't know. Who knows? Maybe if someone was going to a new landmass, I wouldn't think that they would have gone west. So probably east, maybe south. So maybe in time, Isix will roam out to the west and do something. Maybe he'll stay in the mushroom biome. Again, I'm not 100% sure why someone wouldn't. See, you see, when you don't mark trails, this bullshit happens. And because I don't plan on doing shuttle runs out this way on a regular basis. Oh, I took a boat back. That's one reason I'm so disoriented here. When you don't do... Need to put a safety... Gonna dig... I made a big deal about not doing that. Every time I'm in the nether, I make a big deal about not doing it. Yet, here I am, doing it. Doing it and knowing better. This is for your benefit. So you have exactly zero empathy when my avoidable problems give me problems. And it is worth making some nether briggers just so I can make some fucking stairs. God. Yes, hello douchebags. Hey, ooh, and fences, and fences. Just stairs and fences. Jesus Christ. Okay. Should I cover this with netherrack? Obviously. Will I? Obviously not. Gonna walk. It feels ungrateful to complain about the walking distance for a trip through the nether that's obviously saving you 8 times as much bullshit, but at the same goddamn time, God, that's a walk. A fucking walk. Alright, let's go back to the desert. And let's sleep right quick. I'm glad I left this bed here. I should probably build... Well, I do want to build something around it, but I also want to build in the village. I also want to build in the other village. I also want to just go full colonial on that motherfucking squirrel. Full... There we go. And that is actually that. That is an aqueduct's worth of motherfucking sand. So, and because I'm not committed to converting all of it into sandstone, flaws in this construction become more obvious when you look at it from the other direction. which is a good thing to do. It's always good for your builds to consider them from a different angle so you can see their flaws. There's like 3 dips here, and my brain writes, and at the bottom of each dip is some goddamn soul sand. And my brain puts all of them into the same storage space. It's like, yep, dip down, dip up, and you're there. And another part of me is like, no, I am not there. What the fuck are you talking about? And that is a problem of remembering things by shape. That's my little jetty across the lava. Fucking nowhere. Fuck it. Oh shit. Glow stuff. Huh. Is 1 apple worth glow stuff? It is. A bunch of. I didn't even think about getting glow stuff because I was so focused on. Ah, god damn it. This motherfucker. Okay. It's gonna take about 8 of these fucking things to kill this piece of shit. If I hit. Yeah. Yeah, you piece of shit. Yeah, you floating gas bag. Goddamn stringy testicle. Thing is, there's nothing that's gonna make him come to me. God, I hate those guys. I hate them so fucking much. There you fucking hell. Whoop. I'll hear him, and I still fucking hate him. Okay, there we go. So that's the guy. Alright, so he's currently over lava. So, God, fuck these dudes. I just want. But I also want his drops into XP. Okay. Whatever, I'm relatively safe. Do this bullshit. I mean, yeah, I still gotta space my inventory. Okay. Actually, a lot of glowstone here, so I'll put it in my fucking bar so I can keep track of how much of it I exactly. Do not want to mine more of it than I can. I mean, it's more important than. I guess I'll remember that. Fucking lava hidden. Dirty pool is what it is. I'm sort of relying on there being no lava behind any of this glowstone. Otherwise, I should go down and pick it up just as soon as I'm off. But I said that I put that stuff in that bar so I could keep track of how much I'd mined. And I did not keep track of how much. So, oh shit, well that's great. It's a way to make me explode down to the floor at the speed of gravity. No, alright then. Well, there you go. Good job, Chris. All you. Not creating a fucking hole to the center of the earth by using a diamond pick in the nether. Yeah, it's an efficiency diamond pick. Okay. I could really fuck some shit up in here. Mostly the shit being fucked up is me and the wise expenditure of experience in the form of diamond pickaxes. I could wear through that thing in like 2 minutes. Again, I like that they have terrain in the nether now, but oof, it creates the same walking over the crest of a hill and falling directly into a pit because you weren't paying 100% attention problem that regular Minecraft has, which isn't a problem, it's the nature of the game. Oh my god, fucking law. It's just that I fall for it more than I would like to fall for it. And no one likes falling for things, especially when you take fall damage from it. Whatever the thing you fell for is bad enough. But you take a couple hearts of damage, that's even worse. Ba-ba-ba. What if anyone's ever using the fall damage dual use for like fall in love? Like, I fell in love with a girl, and then I took fall damage. I guess if there were more movies made and about gamers, but thank God there aren't many of those. Trying to get out of this, and I keep trying to jump over that back fence, and I never goddamn. Where I'm putting the glowstone at. I know I keep some of it by the brewing room, but honestly, it's not all going to be used for that. Some of the glowstone is going to be used to make glowstone. And glowstone. There you go. Glowstone's here now. Here. One of many anonymous goddamn barrels that no one gives a shit about. Let's put this stuff down here. Activator rails and fucking apples and fucking diamonds. All kinds of garbage. And more glowstone dust. God damn it. Someone put in the comments if I forget that. I forget the glowstone dust again. Just type a comment and just like, hey, got the goddamn glowstone dust. I had some point I was trying to make some larger philosophical point about the internet and bullshit, but oh yeah, being confident about things. Yeah, like, I know a lot of nerds, we tend to hedge and shit. And we're like, oh, that word doesn't mean exactly what that word is, and blah, 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 linguistic prescriptivist, and not 100% sure if that's the word I want to use, but that's the word I am using, because here I am in the middle of it. If I was that fucking word, I'd write a goddamn script. And then, in the process of writing the script, I'd be like, oh, linguistic prescriptivist is the right word for that? And then I'll look up, and then I'd be certain, but I don't have any option but to be certain, because it's from here, I'm fucking in the process, and I don't get to suddenly have reservations and kvetch about things. This is what's happening. And I think that's fair. I don't think anybody wants to be like, oh, is it? Unless you're doing like a funny joke where you're like, oh, hey, I never realized before, but the script says here that suddenly thing A is like thing B. Isn't that fucking wild? Wow, I can't just believe that's such a stunning revelation that was written here in Google Doc. So cray. Think that. I fucking think that. I put my fucking stone cutting bullshit over there. Oh, I don't have a fucking goddamn naughty words. So many naughty words. We're gonna put the good pick up starters. And we're gonna get. I got no cobble. I got rid of all my cobble, huh? Oh yeah, I mentioned that in the last episode. Sometimes more than a day passes between these episodes, and sometimes less than a day passes, and I just still forget shit because forget shit. Right. So sandstone. Here's what we're gonna need. We're gonna need. We're not doing that. We're doing just regular old sandstone. We're gonna need about half a stack of that. It's gonna be long-term stuff. We're also gonna get some stairs. Gonna be good go, and then that, and then I want to. Oh yeah, I got new recipes. Yeah. Oh, because I guess I put sandstone into the cutter thing, so it gave me those options. The rest. That is not chiseled sand, regular sandstone. Honestly, guys, I don't want all of 64 of those. I really want it. I just want to bring it up to 64 here. Yep. All right. I think this will be adequate. Gonna get some cobble. I'm gonna get a motherfucking pickaxe. Right back onto the case. Yeah. So like I accept that you guys will believe that I'm well spoken and educated, and that I generally know what words mean. I expect that you guys will also be aware that I'm just trying to speak pretty and not well, which I think is an anathema to nerds. Like, we hate that. Like, we understand the inherent superficiality of the world, and the belief is that we will somehow, through some almost religious moral purity, uphold a series of norms in defiance. The water's got to go on top. I think I'm going to put here, make little arcs, right? Make little arcs, which are pretty. And so the sort of linguistic compromise that I think is necessary to just occasionally say, you know what, today it's going to be an L for the language. My bad. I don't think that comes naturally to us. And, that's fair. I think it is commendable to have a respect for what the language means. Do I want to doll this up and put stairs facing out, or do I just want to do some edge work? It's too fancy. I'm just going to keep stairs on the bottom and do... Oh yeah, well... Sorry, that's what happens when you put a build right up against another build. This is why I build a space into builds. Things like this don't happen. Considering, however, that this entire aqueduct is fourth thing. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. God damn. Sometimes when you don't plan. I don't have a plan for this. I mean, okay. Take that back. Spoiler alert. Vote in the poll below if you think I put a diagram for this and if I planned it ahead of time. Like, I have been making aqueducts since my very first world called the beta site. So I guess my very second world, the very first world, was on a friend's computer, and I think it was pretty sweet, but then they don't have that anymore. So the beta site was my own world on my own goddamn laptop, and fuck me. It's gonna be this tall. Fuck you. Right, so I would just rather do things imperfectly than not do them at all. It does lead sometimes to that is tied to the general patience I have with things. So there are a lot of instances where I'm just impatient, and that leads me to just, and that is a bit of a character flaw, but I think it's generally based in just wanting to get it done, realizing that perfect is the enemy of good. And I mean, obviously, no, you don't want to go through your life half-assing things. But you do have to realize that there comes a point at which it's just not perfect, and that's okay. And you are just going to have to deal with that. And it's going to be, oh god, I don't want to land the, oh yeah, thing. All right. Sorry, I have Panic at the Disco song, When You Become One of the Drunks, which is, kind of glorifying alcohol. I mean, I've got a whole emo trinity bit, cocked and in the chamber. I doubt anyone wants to hear it, but it's in there. See, there you go. Thing is, I can't push this any further. So I like the concept of, yes, these are pillars, but from this perspective, it's only like half the pillar, but it still looks good. It looks continuous. So, anyway, I am well over my time. So we will be back for the Aqueduct from Hell. And maybe to talk a little bit more about the thing where you should just kind of do things. I don't know. See how I just said I don't know there? I should have just said, like, yeah, we're going to do that. And then either I'll do it or I won't, because fuck it if I don't. So here's the final. So we are going to talk more about this next time. And shit, what's my